This is part 2 of my partial products and distributive property. And if you missed it, boy, did you miss a good video for the last time. We did the very, very basics of how to do partial products, and I'm going to show you part 2 of this. Part 2 is not really little kid appropriate. So if you're a little kid, you probably don't want to watch this video because it might just confuse the living daylights out of you. However, if you are a little bit older and like high school, this might be quite useful. And by high school, I really mean 8th grade as well. 7th grade might be a little bit too young for this, but maybe not. Maybe you could do it in 7th grade, but you're not really required to. Anyway, so let's take a look at this. 13 times 15. What I can do is, I was trying to say before that if I was going to do 13 times 15, I could make 13 times 5 and 13 times 10, or 13 times 10 and 13 times 5. But that's still a little bit tricky for me because I'm not necessarily sure what 13 times 5 is. So I can actually section this part off too. And look at this. I can make 13 into 10 plus 3. So now I have, this is 10, this is 3, right? Here's 10, here's 3. So 10 times 10 is 100. 10 times 5 is 50. 10 times 3 is 30. And 3 times 5 is 15. If you don't believe me, you can count them up, or you can count up all the squares, but that'd take a really, really long time. And the reason why that takes so long is because, take a look, 10 times 10 is 100. Plus 50, plus 30, plus 15. When you add them all up, you get 195. Now, what does that actually look like? And this is why I'm saying it's probably not really, I'm not even sure, it was 13 times 15, wasn't it? 13 times 15, I said, is really the same as 10 plus 3 times 10 plus 5. So what I'm going to do is I'm really distributing this with this. So I have 10 times 10 plus 10 times 5. And then I'm going to distribute my 3 plus 3 times 10 plus 3 times 5. And like I said, this is a little bit more than you guys need to do in 7th grade. So I would not watch it if I was in 7th grade. And quite honestly, I'm not even sure if I'd watch this in 8th grade, but it depends on how advanced you are. 100 plus 50 plus 30, well, 50 and 30 is 80. That's 180 plus 15 equals 195. Now, you're probably not super keen in watching me do math, so let's just do one more example. Let's say I had something like this. 22 times 35, well, let's do 31. 22 times 31, it looks something like this. I know that 20 is a pretty easy number to work with, so I'm going to make it 20 and 2. This is 20, this is 2. And then 31, I might actually just make into 30 and 1. Because now, 22, why does that say 29? I think I have this backwards. Yes, there's 30. So now I have 20 times 30. 2 times 3 is 6, so 20 times 30 is 600. 1 times 20 is 20. 2 times 30 is 60. 2 times 1 is 2. So let's check it out. Sure enough, 600 plus 20 plus 60 plus 2. 620, 680, 682. That's our answer. And that's it. Partial products, super duper useful in understanding how to multiply large numbers, breaking it down, and using the area method. Hope you enjoyed. Bye-bye.